started.
group.
Hi, welcome to Hollow Knight. I started again because I forgot where I was. Where's my mouse? Okay.
Yeah, and you're ready for
Yeah,
water.
everyone get ready. There's
Oh.
a there's a reason the title is what it is. Welcome.
We
Yeah,
have
we have.
started. Okay. I
Alright, so you said you had a topic.
Yeah,
Let's start
what's
with
the
your topic.
topic?
okay.
Before
Let
we
us let
dive.
me let me explain what's going on because you took away my ability to do the intro. Uh Hello. Welcome to the Agony of Moon. This little thing that might be a podcast one day that we're going to
Actually, you're gonna want
decide
to quiet
to
down.
do.
I don't know if you're much louder than the actual cutscene right now.
Well, I don't know. We're
Okay.
continuing. Continue. Continue.
So,
Alden.
the format of this podcast is basically Moon tries to play a game and be serious, and the rest of us, being me and Plushy,
Mhm.
the rest of us, we talk about random shit, and we basically make her suffer with the things that we come up with. And I have
And
a topic for
what's
today.
this topic you have?
Ooh, let's hear it.
This topic I have. So recently, I was thinking about how
This is
McDonald's
already
they
interesting.
released this new they released this new menu. I don't think if you see it's the
The
hack
hack
menu.
menu?
Have you seen this? Where it's
No.
like you combine different aspects. It's like all those videos where it's like they take things from different restaurants and like make new food out of it, like they
Yeah.
rearrange the ingredient. Yeah. Okay, so McDonald's basically did that.
It's a-
And like you would think it's a good idea. Like, oh, you order this and you order this and then you combine it and it's like a new food and it's great. It is the most cursed thing I have ever seen. Specifically one item on the menu. I'm going to send the full menu, but the one I'm talking about is on the far right. It's called the Air, Land, and Sea. And it's basically you combine a Big Mac, a McChicken, and a Filet-O-Fish. And that is your food. And I'm like, this is the most cursed thing that I've ever looked at. But where I'm going with this is I want to hear your guys' experiences with cursed foods, and then whatever happens from there, we'll go from there.
I haven't
Ooh,
had any
okay,
cursed
we're gonna go
foods.
into
The
this
most
one.
cursed food I have had is ramen noodles on a bun. So like ramen sandwich.
Okay.
I mean,
Mine's interesting. So ever since I was little, I had to make my own food because, you know, family wouldn't cook for me when I was little, right?
right.
Learn to cook for yourself. Anyways, my dumbass
Wait.
thought, I'm gonna
Oh,
have
what is going
ramen.
on here?
Why do these both involve
Wait.
ramen? Wait a minute, what?
Okay, I'm going to have ramen. Okay. Uh, I think it's like what's
What is this?
tuna?
Hang on.
Yeah, that's the name of it.
Oh,
Tuna and
Transform.
chicken bits together.
Stretch the screen. Oh, thank
right.
goodness.
Not
I'm
bad.
sorry, everyone.
Then my brain says, no, we should add
Uh huh.
garlic to it.
Garlic.
Garlic.
Okay. So
You had
I add a
ramen.
lot of garlic.
You had ramen, tuna, and garlic.
And don't forget the
And
chicken.
chicken.
And chicken. Yes, forgot about chicken.
The chicken had its own flavoring also.
Oh dear.
So I put some darn I put some garlic in it. And I was like, "Oh, I see that there's some cinnamon flavoring. Let me try that and put that on top of it."
You know what? Fair
Oh
enough.
dear.
Then I mixed it up. And I was sick for
I
like a
wonder
few
why.
days because I
Yeah,
made myself
I
food for days.
expected you to be. I was like, that's got to be the most foul combination of flavors I've ever heard. Like,
Here's the thing, I didn't waste any of it.
how did you? Well, that's probably why you got sick. Like, how did you survive? Like, I've been known to do some dumb shit with food. Like, don't get me wrong. I've
I
been
was
known.
I was a 5-year-old told to go make dinner.
No, it's like, because I remember as a kid, because sometimes like we would either like not go grocery shopping for a few days or just like things because it was like my mother was single at the time.
Huh?
And I remember the favorite thing that me and my sister made. We would get shredded cheese, we would get bologna, we would throw that in the microwave, and we would call that pizza. That was our favorite thing to make. Like that's one of them like struggle meals, I guess that's what they're
Mhm.
called. But like I would do the dumbest shit with that concept. Like I remember I got bologna, I got ketchup, I got that shredded cheese, and I think I got like leftover rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong, cursed does not mean bad in this case. Cursed just means like
Something
something
unexpected.
that now that you're older, something unexpected, but something like you would never put together under any circumstances. Like you think you're gonna
Listen,
summon
I've had a
something
pretty
like this.
cursed food item, or it's more of like a snack. But I ran out of chips and I ran out of bread to dip in my salsa. And bread and salsa is already a little strange in itself. But what I had grapes available to
Mhm.
Yeah.
me, and I got really curious. I was like, okay, I've got this container with salsa here. What does it taste like?
This
So
Uh-huh.
I grabbed like half a
is already going in a bad
I
direction.
grabbed half a grape,
This is already
dipped
gone
it,
bad.
did a little scoopy motion, and then ate it. And I was like, huh, this
Yeah.
isn't bad, but I shouldn't do this anymore. I actually enjoyed it, but I understood how cursed it was and decided to never do it again. Yep.
Right.
Okay, before we get into a cursed topic, I used the random
Yeah?
topic generator.
What
Okay,
topic
yeah.
did you get?
Okay? What is the best way to travel? Plane, car, train, etc.
Okay. Does it count if it's a form of travel that's in development but not exactly out yet? Because I have an answer and it's actually very interesting.
Okay, let me hear.
All right, so have either of you ever heard of the Hyperloop?
Hyperloop? What's
I
the
have.
Hyperloop?
Oh, let me say this one. Okay, so Elon Musk just kind of has a bunch of ideas all at the same time. Y'all know Elon Musk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
He was
Elon Musk,
called Muskrat for like the longest time on like what,
I think
Tumblr
he
and
still
stuff?
is. But anyway, no. He just has kind of all these ideas. And the problem is because he has so many ideas and because he has all these companies that he's trying to like Tesla, SpaceX, whatever. He 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 doesn't have time for all these ideas. So literally what he does is he gets the patent for these ideas and then he just kind of
That's
sells
funny.
them online. And so like he came up with this idea for the Hyperloop where it's basically what it is like a bullet train in Japan, but it's like the physics of an air hockey
What?
table.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I
That
heard that
sounds
was with like the
so
train that was like
dangerous.
on air.
I think it's I think it's a thing where it's like there's
Oh,
magnets on the
probably.
track. I'm pretty sure I read
Yeah.
about it. It's magnets on the track, and the magnets are like alike poles, so they're like constantly repelling each other. But it's like it's in a perfect state where it's like hovering in between the track and like the top and bottom of the track. So
And all
there's
I need to
no
do is push it once and it's
yeah,
off.
there's no resistance, and the thing can go up to I think I read the estimated top speed that it could go was
What?
750 miles an hour.
Well, I like. Okay,
750.
nice.
Surprise.
Nice.
But when, but that my question, that here's my question for that. What is going to happen to the people
I'd
inside?
imagine if it's anything
Well,
like
the
a
thing
car,
is,
they'd probably be
it's
fine.
it
Exactly.
is like a car, but the more important thing is it's also like a plane because when you think
Then
about it,
people can get plane sick.
the hyperloop is only going about 100 miles faster than an actual like a 747 goes
Yeah.
because a plane that big has to be like super fast in order to maintain itself in the air. And so you look at the Hyperloop and it's like it can get across like these places in like minimal time because it's like there's no resistance, like there's no friction on the track, so it could just go as fast as it wants. And all that has to happen is like some mechanism in the train manages to slow it down. And they're actually conducting tests. Like they're doing like actual tests of this kind of technology in like Nevada, I think it was. Like it was Las Vegas. There's like testing
Anyways,
site for this
on
thing.
Yeah,
to hot
great.
dog
We
buckets.
love to hear it.
Perfect.
There's this testing site for the hyperloops, but I was thinking about it and I was like, if you could possibly make this to where it was like a bunch of underground train terminals, like subways in New York, but better. I was like,
Okay, but
you could
how
build a
would
bunch.
this work? Okay, can we talk about this in that train place that's under the darn dog? Sorry, dog's a
Fair.
typer right now. Anyways, under the water. You know what I'm talking about, right? The train that goes underwater.
Yeah.
They spent digging tunnels for, right?
Hmm.
Would it be like that project if they changed it? Would that make that one a whole lot faster? Because that's the only way they have.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was like, if they managed to put a hyperloop underground, I was thinking that maybe they could go with like cross continent travel. Because like if you got a hyperloop and you went across the like shortest stretch of water between two continents possible, which I
The
believe is the Bering
berries.
Strait,
Okay. Okay.
like the thing that used to connect Alaska to Russia. But like when you think about that, it's like throw a hyperloop on the Bering Strait, like either make a bridge, like a physical bridge. And I don't know why we haven't done this yet, by the way. Like there used to be a land bridge on the Bering Strait in between Alaska and Russia, and I'm wondering why we've never like built that bridge again, because like that would be so handy, like trade routes, but also like
Okay. You know what?
um
This Q binding works well enough for me to pull off a speedrunning trick. So.
so
Ow.
yeah, what I was saying was like we build a hyperloop and we have it like zigzag across America, like have like a terminal in like I guess a major city per state,
That'd be neat.
and then you have the hyperloops in every major city, like one station per major city, and then you have the the one going across the Bering Strait, which gives you access to Russia, Asia, Europe, like that whole half of the world. And I'm like, with the Hyperloop, the only issue we really have is
That's a
Australia.
fair point.
The only issue we truly have with the Hyperloop is getting to Australia, but like even then, I'm like, I'm sure there's a way.
Honestly, there probably is. Ah,
And the thing is, it's like the only thing because if you somehow manage to like hook up a
hello.
system of solar panels, you could run the hyperloop on
You're
clean energy.
right.
Like if you manage to hook up a thing of solar if you could hook up a thing of solar panels above the tracks to keep the magnets going, you would be able to run the hyperloop
Would
on completely clean energy, and then we
would
could stop
magnets
using
even
fossil
need
fuels.
electric
And
energy to
can we also
run?
talk? Okay, sorry, I
It would
got out
I
timed
think it
this whole conversation. My brother turned
Oh,
off Wi-Fi,
that's alright.
but wouldn't that make that travel between those two areas faster? Like,
I believe because like I was looking it up and I was thinking like of course Google Maps is assuming like a straight line, but like I was thinking how long would it take to get from say my place in Tennessee all the way to Japan? And I put it into a speed calculator, and it was if a hyperloop existed going at top speed, which is 750 miles an hour, it would take about 8 hours to get from Tennessee to Japan.
that is good. But can we also talk about one thing then? There's gonna be a problem with that. What if another thing happens like COVID?
Why can't I open the menu?
Think of how fast that's gonna spread.
That's true. It'll spread a lot faster.
Well, I think the design. Hold on, let me look up the concept art because I remember I was seeing concept art, and I think it was like little isolated cabins. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, but that doesn't matter if somebody has it and goes from Japan to the United States. You know?
Yeah, well, with things like that, I'm sure there's like okay, I'm not a person on an ethics committee. I am not qualified to talk about these things. This was just a thing that I thought was cool, and you brought up
Hmm.
the subject of transportation. However, um, the hyperloop, I think, because it would have to work like a plane, right?
Yeah.
And so the cabin, I think, would have to be like pressurized. And I think that they could do something where it's like there's like I would almost think that they would have to go with like extra safety measures almost. Like with like there could possibly be like I don't know, some kind of disinfection method within
Yeah,
your
but it's mind you, is United States is gonna be a part of this part right here,
yeah,
and do they even care enough?
that's true. Um
Like, I'm sorry, but China is somehow doing better than us in this.
yeah, that's very true. Uh well, with that, I mean, that's kind of just an issue with public transport as a whole because you have
Is that
those
you know,
people.
you would think a
You,
place that would allow free speech and go ahead, continue.
I was like, that's kind of an issue with public transport as a whole because it's like, with something like COVID, if we're thinking along those lines, then we have to throw out like all public transport altogether. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but here's the thing about like the transport we have now, like the planes and stuff, right?
yeah,
It takes hours, right?
hmm
Sometimes even days to get places.
yeah,
And that during those times they can have flights delayed if something happens.
right,
But say like they get the message about COVID hitting out again worse, right? While we and then but you just sent people out on that train.
Hi! It's alright that you're late. It's not an issue, Alex. Welcome to the stream. We're just playing Hollow Knight today because I
You
couldn't
know,
open
that's
Minecraft.
gonna be a whole different
Minecraft
thing.
wasn't working, and I have to fix that another time.
yeah. Thinking about
That
that, it's like, I guess that's kind of the issue where it's like, yeah, you're right. Like with a flight, I guess there's like better time for measures that way.
yeah, because it takes a long time.
Like the only thing I could say is I'm sure that there's a contingency for that planned somewhere. Because remember, the idea for this came out pre-COVID. And they're running tests to try to make it a viable method of transportation
Hmm.
right now. And so they've lived through COVID, meaning like they understand
Yeah,
that that's a thing
Minecraft
that
really
they
did
have to
say
look
no
out for.
thanks, man. And I'm upset because I was all ready to
Yeah.
explore and stuff. I was ready to get going. Ow!
But anyways, let's continue with this. Don't forget to open up
Yeah.
Moon's stream.
I
I
desperately
have
live with
Moonstream
yours.
open.
I'm point one viewer away. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Um, but as I was gonna say, there is stuff that could be helped. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
if we do all like if we do that right, say between everything they can't have they have to wait like an hour between each train, but that can also cause problems. You know,
That can definitely
Yeah.
cause problems. Yeah.
but that would be like the best way to keep sure that the person we just sent right
Yeah.
that was an hour ago before this COVID thing was known about, and we can stop the
I'll
next
throw
train
spaghetti at your
from going
PC if
and
it
say,
helps.
"All right, guys,
I
we have
don't
to
think
go."
it'll help,
I
sadly,
feel
but
like
I will eat the spaghetti and enjoy it.
with the whole thing, I think it would really benefit from putting COVID testing sites within the things, and it's like if your test comes back positive, then you have to go into like because they have hotels at airports, right? I'm thinking it
Yeah.
could be a thing like that where it's like they have a little hotel in the Hyperloop station where it's like if you need to stay there for the night, like it's too late and you won't be able to get on the next train, or it's like if you quarantine, God forbid.
This is gonna be really kind of
I
off
never
topic.
noticed the floor
All
cracked.
right, go ahead.
Okay. The stuff about homeless people
Homeless
not being
people.
able to sleep, not being able to sleep, the anti-homeless architecture, like
Yeah.
putting stuff with benches and stuff like that. That's gonna be a whole lot worse if there's only a certain amount of train stations.
Also true.
Because a lot of people use old train stations to sleep.
I
They don't have
shall
homes.
send throw
Yeah.
spaghetti. You know what? Heck yeah. Also, first boss beaten. I'm gonna go get the next boss.
Good
Should I go
job.
get the spell first before I get the boss, or
Let's go.
I shall?
Spells are nice, but I don't play Hollow Knight. I don't
There's
know
like
what to do.
40 bosses or so. So should I either get the spell, which will
okay.
make me
But
stronger?
can we talk about that? Why was that put in place?
Hostile architecture. So I actually know
Uh
a little
huh.
bit about this.
I like thinking
Okay.
about architecture. This could be very interesting
Uh,
for like character creation, world creation, all that stuff. I love that kind of stuff.
hostile architecture. Side rant. So basically, it's this like. Okay, I don't agree with this mentality. I just simply know what it is. It's a very toxic mentality. We need to get it out of us.
Yeah.
Um, so it's this kind of mentality with the harmful architecture where it's like, oh, if they have somewhere to be homeless, then they're going to continue being homeless and never seek to get better.
Ugh, that's
Okay.
wrong.
It's the thing.
This may be going into something, but for like when I was little, we were homeless for a bit.
Yeah.
Um, I have friends that were also homeless, and I have an aunt that's
Oh
homeless at this
no.
moment. She's in like some area we can't get to. You know what I'm talking about? Like there's nobody around her to help her. But anyways, with that architecture and stuff like that, that's just like they can't get it. So they're stuck in the loop that I am. They don't have a phone. They can't get a job. They can't get a job. They can't afford a phone
Oopsies, wrong button.
or a home or any of that stuff.
Yeah,
You know what
which
I
is
mean?
really
Yeah.
unfortunate.
No, because it's this. Okay,
Because
so
it seems like they have more of a mentality that homeless people are not people because they do not work.
yeah, that's exactly the mentality. I can tell you because I used to speak to these people on a daily basis. Because I was
Yeah.
talking about not. God, are they called halfway houses? Is that the term? I don't think
Yeah.
that's the term.
I think they're called halfway houses.
Halfway houses, but like communal living spaces.
Oh, they're so bad.
Yes, they're bad. But I was thinking like, because have you seen the halfway houses or whatever they're called in Europe, like the equivalent? Have you seen the equivalent in Europe?
No.
Uh, it's kind of I've seen pictures. They look like just like
Hi,
little
Mom.
apartment
Welcome.
complexes.
That's so much better.
Hello, Moth.
It's good to see you. I
I don't
just
know who
beat
you are, but
this
hello, Moth.
boss here, and I'm on my way to go fight another boss, and then I'm gonna go fight a third boss that I can get to without getting the upgrade it recommends you to have to get there. Just entire like okay, wrong button. Ow, that hurt
Okay.
so bad. No,
So going back to
gotta go in
hostile
20 minutes because
architecture,
my
it's
mom blamed my phone
yeah.
for me not getting up, so I have to go at 8 here, and I don't keep my phone tonight because my dog was barking all night. Oh man, that's fair. We will see you another time then. Episode
Episode
1
one
of
of the
the podcast.
podcast will always be
Yeah!
here.
It will be
Yep.
posted on my YouTube channel because I have no life and nothing for that channel
Right.
beforehand.
Okay. Look at this. That is a halfway house in the United States.
Right, yeah.
This was actually a really good one, to be fair.
I think I might be going the wrong way. I am.
I'm looking for the ones in Europe.
Like, trying to find one because I've seen one that was terrible. No, because
Finland.
they have a good idea with them, right?
Yeah.
But the way they execute them is terrible. You know,
Okay, it was Finland.
Finland always. Have you seen Finland jails?
I have seen actually. I've seen that picture, but it's Finland that I'm talking about because it's
Oh.
they have like permanent housing fixtures
No!
for
Ah,
homeless
I
people.
died. It's
And
fine.
apparently,
Oh, and I killed it too!
uh, this article,
Found this
it's
one also.
this article, it goes by a bill called I think Housing First or it's Initiative.
Yeah.
Housing First means ending homelessness instead of managing it. The basic idea is to offer permanent housing and needs-based support for homeless people instead of temporary accommodation in hostels. Hostels? in hostels, or in emergency shelters. Permanent housing means an independent rental flat with own rental contract.
Yeah.
So they basically lease apartments out to homeless people instead of just leaving them on the street like
That's
we do
so
in the
much
US.
better than what we do over here. What the
Yeah.
heck?
Do
At
you
least it
know how
sounds
many
good.
people? So I used to live in the country, right?
Ouch.
I knew sometimes people in the country become homeless and start heading and they stay beside stores and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Um, darn, this man was outside asking, like, he didn't ask for money or anything. He was asking, "Hey, can I have a bit of food outside of one of these like dollar stores?"
Right.
And this man
What the
beats the
heck?
dude up for staying outside of that store because it was the only place. Mind you, it was raining, so this dude was staying out of the rain, and the only place that he could stay out the rain.
Oh.
People these days, I tell
Anyways,
you.
I never saw him there again,
Um,
but that is the. I do not like that hostility to people who have probably have really good reasons for being homeless.
oh, I agree. And it's this odd it's this very odd mentality because I keep I keep thinking to myself, I'm like, I genuinely wonder what this mentality gets people. Like, of course I know it's to think they're better than somebody. It's always to think they're better than somebody. But it's like that kind of thing where it's like, oh, they're just gonna stay homeless if they get somewhere to stay because they're just gonna like go there to like do all of their stupid stuff. I'm like, no. Um, it's been proven several times that if you give homeless people a place to not die, they're likely to not die. It's this crazy
Shocker!
thing.
You
I
you
mean,
give someone a place
Okay.
to live, and they like live actually. Whoa.
okay, but it's like, okay, to delve a
Oh,
tiny
okay.
bit
Well, we
political.
got political last time. Guess we can't avoid it anymore. Yes, go ahead and ask. What is it, Alex? Ow.
Oh, Alex has question. I got you. Oh,
Yes.
Alex has question for
It's
Moon. I
fine.
got you. Sorry.
What's up?
Um,
We can continue talking, I guess, until they reply.
so to get a tiny bit political, you notice that in America it's more on the right wing side that kind
Mm-hmm.
of does
Yeah.
this and mentality toward the homeless.
Yeah.
But I've always wondered to myself, I'm like,
If you
what do
ever
these people
blow up
think
this
is gonna
popular,
happen?
I will remember everyone here. In fact, I might make a special role for it. I was thinking about this yesterday. I was thinking I was thinking about
Why
if
don't
I
you
ever
make
got
like
big.
why don't you make like these little first viewers like mods in your stream when
I
you get
I
popular?
might
That
do
might be
that
good.
Yeah.
to help differentiate them.
Okay. So
Okay,
I'm
I
looking
felt
at
this.
linking the state of land policy with the darn tiny houses, with the tiny houses.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
This is the closest thing the United States has done, and they are not the ones supplying it. People are. People, kids in schools are who have building classes and stuff like that. You know.
Wait, there are kids building tiny houses for homeless people?
Oh yeah,
That's
my
so
school's doing
cool.
it.
Oh, my school
They
never
have
did
it
that. What the hell?
Now I want a
But
building
anyways,
class just so I can do that specific thing.
but no, they don't get
Oh,
like the school doesn't get credit for that. They just
Yeah.
they so the kids are supposed to be building like potty houses, like bathroom houses, right? But the
Yeah.
teacher said, so the teachers are putting it as bathroom houses, but they're tiny houses for homeless people.
That's lovely.
But anyways, you see how small these things are?
Oh wait, let me look. Oh
those
god, yeah,
are.
those
I don't even have to look to know that those are gonna be tiny.
like they're the size of like garden
Oh,
sheds.
that's not as
Yeah.
small as I was
Wait.
thinking. I will admit.
They can fit like a bed in there, which is good, but that
Yeah.
doesn't have all their needs.
Yeah.
It's definitely something that helps them though, for sure. Like it helps.
And then they have like these storage houses and everything for
Well,
them.
it's
Yeah.
to go back to what I was saying. You notice that it's a lot of these people on the right wing who like fight against the homeless the hardest, and it is so weird because like I remember I was I
I
was
found a
looking
better
up
picture for you.
I was looking up things and I figured out it is illegal to feed the homeless
What?
in Florida.
Yes, it is.
A pastor of a church was giving out sandwiches to homeless people and he got
Why?
arrested for it.
I don't.
And he was fined I
I don't
think like a couple hundred
understand.
dollars. Um but it was like and it's these right-wing states and this goes into a story. I was like what is going to happen if one of these people ends up homeless? I genuinely want to know. Like that wasn't me being sadistic. That was me genuinely curious. I was like these people fight so hard against the homeless and I was like if that ever happens to them, what are they going to do?
Okay, so we're gonna talk about this law that is in Texas.
Oh,
Texan
laws in
laws. That's
Texas.
a
We know
great thing
that's a good place.
to
In the state of uh, the Texas Senate on Thursday approved the ban bill of homeless encampments throughout Texas. A response to the city lifting a similar ban,
Encampments.
meaning camps.
They're not Nazi soldiers. Don't call them encampments. God,
It's such a Texas
that's so
thing to
awful.
do.
Uh Going back to the story. So, like I said, I was wondering what would ever happen if one of these people became
They
homeless, right?
would not be happy.
When I moved up here, I got my
Yeah?
answer. So, on my way to school every morning, after I pass the movie theater and I'm going on to
Yeah.
66th Street. I remember it specifically because the subway station is right across the street from where this is. It's this old abandoned shopping center.
Yep.
And there's this guy who sits in front of it. He's a homeless guy.
Yeah.
And literally, dead ass, the only thing he does is sit there with a bunch of cardboard signs talking about cancel culture, talking about how the left made him homeless, talking about I think I saw a Trump sign
Oh
at one
boy.
point. And
Uh-huh.
like and I was like, God, now I don't want to know what happens when these people become homeless because this is just freaking sad. Like it's one thing to be homeless, but it's another thing to not have the priority of I need to get food, I need to get back on my feet, I need to survive. That wasn't this guy's mentality. This guy's mentality, him being homeless, was to project to the entire world that he blamed the left wing for him becoming homeless.
Isn't the left wing the only one that's trying to actually get homelessness off the streets?
Correct.
Oh
Granted,
boy.
a lot of the left wing, a lot of the quote unquote left wing politicians say that they are, and they're not. But that's besides the
Yeah.
point. But yes, I walk past this man every day, and every day I just kind of think I'm like, should I talk to him? I'm like, should I sit down and have a conversation
That
with
would
this
be an
man?
interesting situation. I kind of
Because
want
like
to know what he says if you do.
That is
Because I'm
true.
like, it's a very interesting
Oh yeah.
position to be in, where it's like, you happen to side with the people who hate you the most.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what would a conservative person do if they saw somebody like that homeless?
Oh,
Would
definitely.
they stick to their guns and fight against them, or would they try to help?
If
And
somebody on the right side,
it's
It's
genuinely
one of
one
those
of those
things you would
things
never
that
know.
you can't make them see. It's one of those things you can't make them see reason until it's literally one of them that's a part of it. And I hate to say one of them because it's like
It's
it's such a bad mentality to have, but it's like it really
yeah,
kind of it is that because Americans we've gotten ourselves into this situation where it is literally a one of them kind of situation because
yeah,
unfortunately they all kind of think the same.
which is unfortunate.
I don't
which
want to say
sucks.
they're a hive mind. I don't want to say they're a hive mind, but they do share a lot of similar ideals and there's very few like
Yep.
deviations.
and that's sad.
You're
Yeah,
walking
I
into a
thought I
wall.
hit the right button. Instead, I hit the cancel button, which is not what I meant to do.
Which is
Oh
just
yeah,
sad if you
absolutely.
think about it.
But to go back to the Hyperloop,
Away from politics, back to
10
Hyperloop.
10 points to that. That I say, having so few train stations on the Hyperloop, I don't think the Hyperloop is to replace all
Oh no,
public
I
transit.
would say no to that. That would be
I want to be
unfortunate.
clear with that.
Because why take a Hyperloop if you just
I
need to
want to
get
be
like a
clear.
stop?
I don't think.
No. I never meant that.
Well, my thing is because you brought up the point of it's like hostile architecture. Like some people do use train stations to sleep when they're homeless, and I've
Yeah.
seen. I live in New York. I've seen the homeless people in the subway terminals. Not all of them are great. However, I think with the
Can
Hyperloop,
you
it's
turn that
like
off?
what?
I hear music, and that can.
That might have been me,
There's no music on my
because
end.
I do sing.
Yeah.
Ow.
Okay. Right.
Oh,
Sorry.
whoop. I didn't even hear you.
Yeah, keep going.
Continue.
So you were talking about the hostile architecture with the Hyperloop, and I was like, yeah, with so few train stations that would be a problem, but I'm like, we're not taking away the pre-existing one.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but like that means like they probably won't be as up to kept. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm talking about more of.
Right. I think it could there's possibly a way to improve that situation. Like obviously it has nothing to do with the Hyperloop, the solution to that situation. However, it's
Because I
definitely
feel like
it's
we
a
need to
thing to
start
think about.
looking at like what we're doing wrong. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, the thing about America is that it doesn't exactly like to look at anything it
Which
does
is
wrong.
unfortunate that we need to
Right.
get better at doing.
America's kind of the double down country. It's like, oh, you say we're wrong for owning slaves? Well, half the country's gonna go away, and we're gonna fight you for about 5 years, and then lose, and then complain about it still 400 years later.
Yeah. But you know how that we are. We're just terrible at
We
everything we do.
we just
At this point.
sometimes we as Americans just have to be a little different, and that's not always a good thing.
But
At all.
it's like you look at because it is like that article said. It's like you look at the things that places do to manage homelessness rather than end it.
And
And
they do
I think
well. A lot of them do.
I think it's because these places they want something to complain about. I think that's what it is.
It probably is, and that's the
Because
sad part of our
we
darn it.
all except for maybe the case of you because like you said you were homeless at one point because I think we all have that story of that one encounter with a homeless person.
Yeah. I wasn't homeless for long. It's just my mom would skip to darn
Like
place to place, and so we were homeless, and we didn't have a home, and we're just laying on
Oh
these
man.
couches, you know.
yeah, I'm
So
sorry
you
about
weren't homeless, but we were jumping.
yeah, couch hopping.
Mhm.
But like I said, it's like we all have that encounter like our one
God
homeless guy. But it's
starts.
like I feel like
Kids starts.
countries as a whole,
So straight. Who's
they
really
keep
going to
homelessness instead of
hell? I'm sorry. I'm very sorry to interrupt. However, I just saw this in the memes channel in the server, and it's really funny.
Well,
we
Swiss
love
monkey's back.
we love Randy Rodriguez. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. Um yeah, so these countries they kind of keep homelessness around because they want something to complain about. It's like it's a political bargaining chip basically. It's like
Hi, I'm turning in.
elect
How
me
are
as
y'all?
your insert
Hi,
political
Swiss. We're doing well. We're talking about homelessness today. That's just a topic we happen.
started talking about cursed food, and then that lasted all of 5 minutes, and then we started talking about transportation, and we somehow got on this
Yeah, we
concept of
were talking about what was it called? The trains.
hostile aspect.
Hyperloop.
Oh, Hyperloop, Hyperloop. We
Yeah,
were
we were
talking about
talking
the
about
Hyperloop.
Hyperloop, and then we got to the topic of homelessness. And I'm fighting my
Yep.
third
Thanks
boss
to me.
today, fourth boss today, because hecking Vengefly King counts as one. It's a pushover for a boss though.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah,
Welcome.
y'all understand the problem with this though, right? Like we need to get out of that mentality if we're going to do
Oh yeah.
everything right.
Yeah, because it's this like I don't want to say capitalistic because I'm not full communist, but like it's this capitalistic mentality of this like rugged individualism, this like pull you up by your own bootstraps mentality where it's like you have to do every single thing by yourself. You
Why
can't
is
have
it
help from
C?
anybody.
Hang on.
And if
I'm very sorry. I have to go into my controls.
But you understand how this can tear people apart. Like
yeah,
over wanting to help people live,
yeah, no, totally.
which doesn't make sense to me at all.
No, and it shouldn't make sense to anybody. It shouldn't ever be the case that you revel in making fun of people suffering.
Yeah.
But we unfortunately live in a world where, one, to certain people, it's kind of fun to make fun of their suffering. But also, two, we live in a world full of horrible people who don't understand the true definition of suffering. And even when they're confronted with that suffering, they blame the thing that they think. They blame this. It's this us versus them mentality that we have in America specifically. In the world in general sometimes, but in America specifically, it's this us versus them thing.
I know I'm going
Hmm.
next.
Oh
Where,
yeah, if
like,
you can't
Yeah,
tell, I'm an
yeah,
American too.
all of us do. Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
All right, I've
Yeah.
gained my first movement
But it's like I'm in New
ability. I
York
know where I'm.
City.
Okay, I know where I'm going. My plan is to unlock all the areas as fast as I can, and I have the opportunity to easily get to. Heck, I pressed the wrong button. I love the topic, to be honest. That is extremely fair, and this is not one of those topics that looks like it's going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So we're gonna continue talking about this, right?
Yeah. So, wait, are we talking about the
homeless
Hyperloop or
people.
are we talking about homeless people?
Homeless
Okay.
people, I guess.
Um, I'm sorry that I keep on
No, it's
talking, but it's
fair.
just like
No,
It's
yeah,
keeping the
keep
it's
going.
conversation going.
We're
so
keeping the conversation going.
what I'm saying is it's like in America we have this like rugged individualist mentality, which it's like it's the toxic bit of capitalism, where it's like you have to do everything by yourself. You can't rely on anybody. Nobody's going to help you. And the thing is, I was taught all my life that I couldn't talk about my problems to anybody because not a
Aw.
single person cared. And then I realized what friends are.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, your friends are just like people you hang out with and people you talk to. But as I got like older and like a little bit more emotionally like competent, I guess, I figured out that like a friend could be an amazing support group. Like if you have issues that you need to work through or you need advice, and it's like I was always afraid of telling my friends anything because it's like I was always brought up with that thing where it's like nobody's going to care if you tell your friends about your problems, you're weak and all of this stuff, and it's
It's
just like
incorrect.
it's stupid, but
Feels bad, man. Yeah.
feels bad, man. Agreed.
Feels
Feels
horrible.
very bad, man. Um,
I feel like a lot of us are still
but
kind of
it's
stuck
the
in
same.
that little like, oh, we can't tell anything kind of like pit.
I will say
If we don't look at our mentality, we're never going to
Exactly.
fix it. And
exactly because
which is
it's the classic thing. It's like to solve a problem, you first have to acknowledge that there is one. And it's like I
and
think with America, we acknowledge that there is a problem. We just attribute the cause of the problem to the wrong
Yeah.
thing.
yeah.
It's like while we have all of these homeless people and we have all of these people who are addicted to drugs, why do we
Right.
have those? Could it
because
possibly be because our minimum wage is sucky and we don't actually give a shit about the poor? Or could it possibly be that it's all these people's fault? And I hate to say, a lot of people tend to
Which
go for
is
the latter
absolute
answer.
garbage.
And it's this kind of it's this thing where it's like you always want to blame the person. It's this victim blaming mentality that America has
yeah.
because
I have 5 years, yes.
it's never you have 5 years.
I need all of them. They, all of you, just for being here, are awesome. Ooh, these are good charms.
Yeah, I'm
But
sorry. I keep going on these like wild
no,
tangents. I
no,
just want to
continue,
say,
continue.
y'all tuning in, y'all the real
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah. We we could probably not
Yeah,
do this
honestly, like
without y'all.
genuinely, we just would not be able to. Like,
Well, we probably would, but we'd just be sitting
yeah,
here talking to
it would
ourselves.
have less meaning to it.
It would be
What was the button I
yeah.
had to press for menu? No.
Um,
Is it one?
what was I saying?
Oh no.
Mentality. Um, it's the it's this victim blaming sort of thing in America. It's like specifically because it's like
Four.
you
That's
see a
what it
homeless
was.
person and the first thing you think, unfortunately, the first thing you think is not how can I help them? Are they okay? No, the first thing you think when you see a homeless person is what did they
That's
do
what
to end up
most
that way?
people think. I will admit, I'm giving
That
myself
means
credit.
that's what I don't understand about people's mentality because myself, I always thought, oh, they're in that situation. I'll come by at some point, give them some food if I can. But that's probably because I've
Oh,
been through that situation.
And the thing with
this
me is
is
like
tiny girl.
my thing is I end up passing homeless people a lot, but it's only because I am relying on my mother for money for groceries at the minute. If I had a job and I had spare money, believe me, I would be trying to help them out as much as I can. But it's also it's again mentality. Today, that's the word of the day. Word of the day is mentality. And it's awful because it's like it's this thing where you want to automatically assume it's their fault. That's the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Ow.
It's like and that's why we have these people who say um oh if you give them a way to uh if you give them somewhere to stay while they're homeless, they're just going to stay homeless forever. I'm like, "No, because if you give somewhere to stay while they're homeless, that's they're not homeless anymore."
Exactly.
They're
Yeah.
like the definition of homelessness is that you have nowhere to stay. And like
Can I add
the
something? What?
can I add something? Why do we not help them, or did y'all talk about this already? The dude talking about mentality. So we touched on it. The reason why we don't help them, in America at least, dear God, take a shot every time Dalton says America.
The
Moving
new.
on.
Please
Um,
don't actually.
but
I don't.
in this,
Mm,
no,
yeah.
we'll die.
I don't.
In this country, the reason why we don't help them is because, again, we live in this like hyper capitalist sort of thing where it's like you can't ask for help from anyone, and if you do, you're weak and you're not a good member of society. Because other countries, and the US included, they all try to
Ugh.
regulate
Yeah.
homelessness. They don't try to end homelessness, they try to regulate homelessness. They're like, make it to where we don't have to look at it and to where we look better but don't actually help them. Because like I think the closest I can think of it to actually adding up to a good thing is Germany. Germany has recently implemented these like weatherproof sleeping pods that homeless people can use in parks. They go up to the pod, they get in it, and it's like sheltering them from the elements while they sleep at night, and then they can go up and go about their business. But like I said in the beginning of the stream, and of course you weren't there for that, but Finland, Finland has this great system where it's apartments. They rent out apartments to the homeless people to help them get back on their feet and to like help them find jobs and things. But it's a mentality difference because Finland is trying to end homelessness. Meanwhile, America and all these other countries are
What
trying
is
to.
We just
Can
kind
we?
of
Regulate.
improve it. We kind of just improve our homelessness, like making it more happen more.
What?
You know what I mean? Like we don't we put our minimum wage down. We don't help anybody who is doing that stuff. And we were talking about last time, which Swiss wasn't here, but last time we were talking about how like our minimum wage, like for people with
Oh
disabilities, minimum
yeah,
wage is going
which
down.
is
And some
Yeah.
people with with those disabilities need like more money to pay for help for those disabilities.
Yeah. It's the thing. It's like let's it's what I was saying earlier. It's like America has never taken a hard look at itself and has been like, why are all of these people homeless? Could it be because our minimum wage is less than half of literally anywhere in the world? Could it be that our quality of living is lower than literally half the world? Could it be that we make people pay thousands of dollars in medical care when nowhere else in the world makes them pay? Could it be any of these other factors? No. America says it's their fault. And that is why our homelessness problem is a problem. Because homelessness is a problem. But in America, it's a bigger problem because we do nothing about it because all we care about is the bottom line of like 5 billionaires and that's it.
So we care for more of of the 1%.
Yes. Bernie
it's
Sanders
great.
2024. Anyway, moving on.
Like
I had to
Yeah.
slide that in
Okay.
there.
Well, fair enough.
there's a bit of like we're like what 51 minutes into this
Yep.
thing and we already got darn sidetracked. But
Yeah.
anyways, let's continue on this thing. Let's continue on
Homelessness
to
is
a
a
more
hard
Oh,
topic.
yes,
happier
please.
thing. What do you think we can do to improve such
Good
To
question.
improve,
and to improve?
if we're talking about to improve homelessness, it's simply I'm literally just gonna say
Yeah,
copy
I was
Finland.
gonna say that too. Just like
Yeah.
copy Finland.
Like to the
No,
letter,
I died.
just copy
I
Finland,
hate
do
bugs.
what they do.
Extremely fair, Swiss. This is a game
Oh,
about
Necro.
bugs. I'm gonna change my charm loadout. Take this off. How do I? We're talking about homelessness and how to fix it right now.
This is our friend
He's
Necro who
not
has
in
joined the
America.
call.
Hi,
They
not
have no
American.
idea.
Okay, actually, I want to know, Necro, where are you from?
Where do you think I'm from?
Okay,
UK.
UK, but like, where in?
Like
What?
where
Like
it?
where?
Like,
We're
where
talking
in?
about
Like,
homelessness.
a
We
city?
need
Well, like where in the UK?
Yes, where in the UK?
north, south, middle,
I
London.
like how London is not a direction.
Close to London.
London is not a direction. Okay, so I want to know how does the
Brighton.
UK handle homelessness? That's my question.
I honestly have no idea.
Look, you joined in the wrong time if you don't want to talk about homelessness.
Okay.
That was kind of it.
We
Slowly
started with
became the
cursed
topic of
foods,
conversation. We were trying to talk
and
about
yeah,
Hyperloop.
Hyperloop cursed foods, and then
But then I kind of didn't help at all.
yeah, it's your fault, Killa. So we're blaming you now, I guess.
I mean, I'm 100% on it.
Oh,
Like,
I was hitting the wrong button. No wonder I wasn't attacking. Ow! Stop hurting me.
Okay.
You
Now
at
my
least you spent so long on these key bindings, and you don't seem to be using
I don't have
them.
those abilities
I really
yet.
gotta get the
Anyways,
abilities.
yeah, they're starting over. Anyways, let's continue.
Improve homelessness. Yeah.
Yeah,
just
copy Finland. Finland's doing something right.
Give them somewhere to stay. Give them time to get on their feet. Give them like some warm
Also,
meals every now
Swiss,
and
I
again.
just
Put 'em on,
noticed
like, a
what you just said.
Let's be
That's
realistic.
valid.
What will the U.S. if the U.S. could do anything without spending too much money? What would it do?
It's not an issue of the U.S. spending too much money. We would just have to cut budget to the military.
Which,
We would not do
let's
that.
be honest, it's the U.S.
Like, just thinking about America, we wouldn't.
Because let me look.
Like they're making fun of our like right now we're like people are making fun of our president for a speech impairment.
Impediment.
Whatever.
But yeah. So here's the thing. In 2021, the budget for the Department of Defense was $705.39 billion.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to reply to me.
What?
It's a while ago.
Ow.
But yeah, don't forget to reply.
Oh, my bad.
Continue.
No, yeah, but it's like the thing about America is that it isn't that we don't have the resources. It's never been that we don't have the resources. It's the fact that we put so much into the
Okay.
military and we put so much into sticking our fingers in business that isn't ours that we don't think we have the we don't think we have the resources, but we have had the resources the whole freaking
Sounds
time.
about right, honestly.
Like, if we cut the military spending bill in half, okay, in half,
We would still probably be the top country.
and we would be able to afford to at least implement some measures in order to try to eradicate homelessness.
Yeah.
It's just a simple of matter of we've got to elect the right people.
Which right now we don't really have the best. We don't really have the best choices.
Yeah.
We have Bernie Sanders. We just need to elect him.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue with
Yep.
with another topic.
I'm dying.
All right. Throw up the topic generator. Unless Moon had something to contribute
Nope.
to the transportation.
Genuinely
topic.
not a thing.
All right.
Okay, let's go and put up the topic generator. Let's go.
Random topic.
That's random.
I love how
We're
What?
not gonna
touchy
go into
of
about-
topics that we go
We're
for
gonna-
always.
Did you say Rantokic? Is that what you said?
It's random topic.
You said Rantucket or something. Like you did not say random topic.
How do I get out of here again? Okay, that's how.
Ooh, this one can go really
Oh,
deep.
what topic
though.
do we get?
Here we go.
Does technology simplify my life? Or
Oh,
make
that's
it
a great
complicated?
question.
That's a podcast question right there. That could be a whole episode.
Well, what question?
Does technology simplify life or make it more complicated?
I would say it makes it more complicated, but not quite in a
I'd
bad
say-
way always.
I say it more. It
Yeah?
simplifies it more.
Okay, so
But-
this is
Yeah?
what I think. This is what I think.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
both.
let's just
That's a
continue.
fair answer.
Newbie talk.
It gets okay. This is how because like it simplifies things by getting rid of old problems, but it complicates things by adding new problems.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's a balanced out thing
Yeah,
that sometimes over
No,
Ow.
because
overbalances onto one side.
here's the
Yeah.
thing. I have an example of what Necro just said. So did y'all hear about Burger King's chicanery
No.
on Twitch recently?
I live in Texas. Burger King is everywhere. But
Okay, so what happened was Burger King did an ad campaign called the King of Stream campaign,
yeah,
where they
kind of like how
basically
Wendy's has a darn Discord, Twitch, and gaming channel.
KFC also has those, I believe. But anyway, Burger King, they did the King of Stream campaign, and they basically went on to streamers' live streams, and they paid the minimum bit donation amount to get a
Oh, I
text-to-speech
remember
message
this,
of an
actually.
ad.
Oh, what the
Yeah.
hell?
And the thing was, if the laws in America were updated, Burger King could have been, like, gotten for broadcast interruption.
But it's not.
Yeah, because the law was written for TV and not for Twitch platform.
Yep.
The thing is, with technology, it can make life a lot easier, but we as a society also have to update to it, basically.
If we don't
lo-
update, we're just gonna have problems.
because laws in America, we've still got laws from the freaking 1960s on the books where people in Tennessee are more worried about who you're sharing your Netflix password with than whether or not you're homeless. Like it's no, because it's fun fact. It's illegal to share your Netflix password in Tennessee. That's a real law.
Okay, I'm
Anyway,
sorry. I know it's like illegal or whatever, but that's the funniest thing I've heard all day.
no, yeah,
I know so many people who would be criminals in Tennessee.
legit, me included. Um, and I'm from Tennessee.
Oh. Fun
No.
with that one.
Here's the thing, like, but that's the thing. It's like with technology as it advances, you get these laws that just refuse to change, and it's.
Yeah.
What are your names?
What are your
Yeah,
names
that's
really quick?
Dalton.
I'm
I'm
Dalton.
Dawn or Moon,
Flush,
and yep,
flush.
Necro.
go follow Necro on
Okay.
Twitch. Necrolix.
No.
Hello, wish.
Give me back.
Hello, wish.com corpse husband.
Oh no.
That's really funny, actually.
No.
That's not leaving my head
No.
ever.
Anyway,
Wish
let's
corpse.
go.
God, no! Why? No, I'm gonna get copyrighted or something.
That's probably
Wouldn't it
gonna
be
happen.
called? Wouldn't that
No,
be
if it sounds
parody?
too close, they won't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah, if it sounds too close, the bots
Yeah,
will strike us.
we
so
gotta be
yeah,
careful.
not doing.
Oh, try doing it in a high pitched voice. Just me, like you hate me, like you love me.
I'm gonna cry.
Let me do it. Cause I can
Oh,
do the
hold on,
highest pitched
hold
voice
on.
probably.
What about?
Do I win?
Okay,
I can.
hold on, hold on. What if Kermit the Frog? Choke me like you hate me, but you love me. Low you wanna date me. When you...
The podcast name is correct.
The agony of never
I have my
knowing whom to
face in my
start
hands
with.
right now on my desk. I'm not even playing the game. Are you
Necro,
tired,
are you
Necro?
tired?
Are you tired?
What? I'm
Go take a
always
nap.
tired.
Anyways,
Who asked if I was tired?
Swiss, yeah.
Somebody in chat, Swissy Monkey.
Okay. Hello, person. Well, you can help me be less tired by subscribing to my channel so I can buy coffee.
Stop self-promoting.
Half joke, of course.
Half
joke,
joke,
half
but there's a part of it. You are
Half
joking!
joke,
Rawr, growls loudly.
God, what were we? What were the fuck were we
Um,
talking about before
I
this?
don't
Tech,
Technology.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was talking about the King of Stream campaign. So Burger King was technically breaking the law by like the thing, but the laws don't update. So it's like, yes, technology can make our lives so much easier, and yes, it is a wonderful thing, and we do need to be implementing it in more spaces, especially because we know we have the technology, we just aren't using it.
I can go to City of Tears.
However,
Sorry.
we just it's just a whole thing. So yes, I believe that technology makes our lives easier. We just have to update society to use it properly.
and we probably won't. Let's be 100% honest.
Not unless it benefits us.
Unfortunately.
Not unless it
I mean-
benefits the military. Let's be 100% clear.
Unless it, yeah, you're right, honestly. So many things in America started as like things to benefit the military, like TV.
It was made for benefit the military. Also, wasn't it darn radio was also.
Yeah, radios were a
telephone.
military thing. Telephones were also. GPS was a
Ah!
thing for the military.
I wouldn't be surprised if the only reason we have air conditioning is for military.
That'd be
also.
really funny and also incredibly sad.
We'd probably be honestly, can we talk about how America is barely above a third world country in the way that we think?
Jeez, that was a hard one.
I'm
Oh yeah,
telling
no,
you.
I'm not about to deny what you're saying.
I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying.
Yikes, the
that was
brutality
a-
of the
that was a-
honesty
that was
there.
a one- that was a
Yeah, that
blunt
was-
one.
Yeah.
That was a yikes.
That was just a yikes all the way around.
So we're not going for that topic, I'm guessing?
We kind of went for that topic, I believe.
Necro can't contribute on that topic.
I believe we just kind of.
He's not where we are.
I can just sit. I can just sit back and watch, knowing that my government isn't going to hunt me down for saying any of this, because I'm not
Yeah,
American.
true.
Yeah.
Well,
Have
our
fun.
country won't. Our
Okay,
country
cool.
probably won't.
Yeah, to be
but-
fair, your country probably won't care unless it involves not paying them.
Hey, you're very
Uh,
accurate on that.
Taxation, no taxation without representation.
Oh, I can't do anything in this swim yet.
okay. So do you want to go into the topic that I?
Let's
put
go
out,
to
or
a
do you
different
wanna go into
topic,
different
actually.
Technology.
Can we like not get into politics every stream?
And it goes there eventually. We
Gosh,
just have to
dang
roll
it!
with
Well,
the
stop
punches.
punching me.
Okay.
Gotta
this
go.
one is
Bye,
not
bye,
connected to the
Alex. We'll see
topic.
you next
Okay.
time.
Alex,
Hopefully.
Goodbye, Alex.
you
Okay, this
know,
is not the best topic, but what book genres do you
I
like
don't.
to read?
book genres. I don't read books much anymore, but if I had to go for like a general fiction genre, I would say romance novels.
I will admit, I
Fantasy, just 100% fantasy. I like.
I like
good fantasy
I
because-
like.
I don't know
I
why,
like
but I
fantasy.
love.
Oh.
Fantasy, horror, or
Yeah, yeah,
occult
yeah.
stuff.
I mean, your name's Necro.
That's
so I kinda-
a little expected,
Yeah.
Necro. I
You gotta be a quirked up white boy, Necro.
Okay, this one
Oh
just.
no.
I did another one and then. this
honestly,
is
okay, if I
boring
had to
now.
pick a book series,
Yeah,
book genre though, I would go sci-fi or horror.
Okay.
I feel like I could have
Do
picked a
you
bigger.
always have to have the latest?
No,
No,
No.
my
I
phone's
have like
Unless-
yeah, my
a
phone's
Unless you're-
ancient
phone.
and
the thing is,
I found a phone, okay, that has accessibility settings where it can put on automatic captions for people who can't hear properly, focus mode, night mode, where after a certain time it turns it black and white, so people who get distracted by time easily can know it's time to go to bed. And it's not the newest phone at all, but it helps me with what I do, you know?
you don't have to have the newest phone unless you go with a scummy company like Apple, which every time they release a new phone, they just decide to literally kill screen the old ones.
I have an
Yeah. But I like my.
I have an old iPhone on me, like right next to me, and well, it itself is only like 2 years old. The model is one of the really old ones. It's like the Galaxy whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
iPhones don't have
What-
Galaxy.
Whatever.
That's the other
I don't
one.
care. The point is that I have an old phone and it works just fine, and I don't need anything newer.
Well, I speak as somebody who has a newer phone, like one of the most recent Motos that came out, the Moto G Power.
Necro.
I got it on Black
Uh-huh.
Friday. Necro, you good? What are you laughing at?
What do you say to that?
Necro.
Necro, what are you laughing at?
What are you?
If you check chat, you'll see what I'm laughing at.
Oh, hold on.
I'm actively pausing my game to check. The Witch Hour Shakespeare broke gamer mode.
Okay, anyway, Necro, watch this. Listen to those 5 viewers. And keep it.
Mute the stream when you get in to where it doesn't
Okay,
echo.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
What if I make it echo through echoing?
I'll kill
No.
you in your sleep.
No,
I'm
please.
gonna put my
No!
headphones on my microphone, I'm joking,
Please.
I'm joking.
I'll kill you in your sleep.
We'll all get you in a video game.
Okay, can we talk about? We'll try not to go
Please, I'm
political.
begging.
But I don't know. Is the shipment problem
No.
political?
Is the what problem?
The shipment problem.
Shipment problem.
Problem.
No, not expressly.
Okay, can we talk about that
Yeah,
then?
it's sure.
Sure. What's the shipment problem? I forgot.
Um, everywhere, everywhere in the New York and areas like those, shipment is darn backed up because not enough truck drivers. There's ships in the harbor just waiting to get unpacked. And so people's stuff is taking like months
Oh
and
yeah.
months to get through, right?
Yeah, that is a bit of an issue, isn't it?
Anyways, and when people get their stuff, sometimes it'll be like broken or dents in it because they don't
Yeah,
care. They're just in a rush, you know?
which is not very cool.
Which we should I'm surprised the government hasn't implemented anything for that.
Are you
Are
really
you there?
surprised?
I'm not, but you know what I mean.
You're you're a little bit PO'd that the government hasn't implemented
Oh
anything.
yeah, we have
Oh
6 viewers.
no, not 6 viewers.
Well,
We're
that's not
gonna
really.
add another 660, and then we're in a real pickle then. Whoa.
Whoa.
Let's see. Two of you live in the south, so if it ever hits 666
Guess I know where I'm going.
viewers,
We're going to the north.
Oh,
What?
I'm
in the
leaving the
ground to
south.
rot because God's not rich.
yeah. Honestly, hi Swiss.
Oh,
Swiss, how
jeez,
are you doing?
sorry.
How's your day going so far? Please, anything but politics.
I don't know.
I feel
don't
I
know if
feel
I'm
like people are gonna
really
tune
right
into
now,
my streams
but
just to listen to the politics because that's all it's ever come to so far. We started
yeah.
talking seriously and then
Podcast.
it all became politics. How do I stop it?
Well, it's because like the older I get, the more I realize that so many things can become political so quickly, and it's just like, what the hell do I do?
Hey, at least
Yeah.
that means we're cool, right? Heck yeah, politics.
I mean,
I live in the
we
south
can.
myself. That is
I live
ow.
in the south
That's
myself.
valid.
What up, Chris?
Unfortunate for everyone involved, but that's not okay. I have to explain that now. Where the heck does this sign lead me?
I don't know. But anyway,
To death.
we can talk about this
Talk
stuff,
about it.
but
Yes,
let's
please.
talk about something else for now.
Oh, Cornifer's already left me
Okay.
behind.
Can we talk about companies that say they're eco-friendly but they're not?
Yeah.
We talk about PETA.
Yes, PETA, that is a
Pita
very
bread?
funny topic.
So it's not an eco-friendly thing, but it's kind of funny because they're the company that's like, oh, we got to treat animals with all these rights and all of this stuff. Do you know the rates at which PETA has euthanized animals?
I imagine it's a pretty high
A
rate.
lot.
More than animal shelters
Wow.
in the south.
Wait.
I know there. I'm gonna go on Twitter real quick because I know I saw it. So I'm gonna look
Twitter.
it
It's I just had to
up. We're
feel
going.
like-
Mind you, I'm somehow on toxic Twitter.
Okay,
Oh,
I
boy.
feel like that each of us needs to bring a conversation.
I really need
topic
to think of
the
one
stream.
beforehand before everything
then-
becomes politics for the 17th time.
I tried to think
You
about
you brought
something
up
other than
the
politics. It just ended up lasting all
you
of
brought
5
up
minutes.
food, which was a great
Yeah.
topic. I talked about ramen on sandwich bread. I talked about grapes and salsa.
I was talking about the McDonald's stupid hack menu that's like so freaking cursed.
Oh,
Okay,
what?
We're talking about this picture that we put on our Twitter.
Oh wait, what's with PETA?
Wow.
Oh my god, what in the what?
Hands
What the
down,
fuck?
if the roles were reversed, every human would understand why. I don't know how to say that word. Must end. I will send the
Ah.
tweet in chat.
Hang on. I need to do a bit of platforming. I can't look at.
Okay, but like, I know that somebody worked hard on this, and I know this is gonna sound mean, but unironically, this is one of the worst pieces of digital art I've ever seen in my life.
What am I looking at?
Here you go.
That
PSI.
says choice bison.
Is that what this image here is?
100.
By a plushie. That's what the.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. The thing with PETA, Swiss
This
monkey,
is the funniest
is
thing I've seen. Just
the thing with
ever.
PETA
This is
is
so bad.
they're this they go to such extremes to like preach their like animal rights thing, but they have actively killed more animals than most people, which is funny.
Which is funny
But
because I just found this on their thing.
but it's also like PETA just goes to such lengths to like freaking God. If I could explain in a singular sentence everything that's wrong with PETA, it would be this sentence. They had an ad campaign that said that milk causes
What?
autism.
Oh, what the fuck?
I
Y'all
don't
don't know
follow any.
about this?
Okay.
Yes,
I've
I
told you
do.
before, and I'll tell you again. I live under various rocks. I don't know much about many
Hold
things.
on. Let me send this. Let me send you this image in the group chat because it
It
was
was on
on
a
a billboard.
billboard.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
This image was on a billboard.
They're going after
What the
Jackass.
fuck?
They have a tweet against Jackass. Let's look at this real quick.
Gosh.
Oh,
The bees unwilling participant. Oh my god. Shut up. Shut up.
they're going
That's so
against
funny.
Jackass.
That's funnier actually.
Like Jackass is going to care.
Former animal rights activist Steve-O and the whole Jackass Forever cast should be ashamed of this scene in the
I
movie.
found
Oh?
another Jackass one. They're going to get Jackass again.
My god, just shut up.
You quote unquote. Oh, I hate this.
There's a lot more. There's a lot more, but I'm doing the one that looks interesting.
I really need to get like next time I'm gonna stream, I'm just gonna have y'all in the
Yeah,
background,
this
'cause
is
that's great
this is
background noise.
great content, and I am happy to share
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay,
We're gonna go.
so from now on, this is definitely going to be
I
we
feel
each
like
have to
PETA would be
find.
those people that'd be like, "Why are you leaving huskies out in the cold?"
Okay, the thing about this is we are definitely going to have
Oh,
to
actually,
each,
never mind. I found some.
we're gonna have to each pick a conversation topic before we get on stream next time, just so that
Yeah,
way
I'm-
we all have a general idea of where we're going to be going.
Yeah, we're going to need to. We're gonna need to coordinate topics with each other. Ouch.
Guys, I think I
Oh
found a
my
picture of the
gosh.
billboard.
I have to see this image.
It's just gonna be the same image, but it was indeed on a billboard.
Okay, I'm opening a.
Uh,
Should I? Where is it? Oh,
Here it is.
I'm taking my
Here it
Crocs off
is.
so I can talk about this. The Crocs come off and.
What is so
Going into
funny?
sports mode.
What is so funny? I took off my Crocs like 6 minutes ago.
What color Crocs do you have?
We're going into the sport mode. That's great. Okay,
Oh
anyway.
my gosh. Every
Oh,
animal in the
stop.
species is compassion.
Stop.
Wait, hold on.
gives-
My son can eat
That
both of them.
gives the wrong
It really
vibe.
does.
I mean, I can eat
It
both of them.
does.
That
Tell
just
me it
looks
doesn't.
bad.
No, because here's the thing. I
Oh, yeah.
understand what they mean. They
Yeah.
mean eating. They
Yeah.
mean the difference between eating a dog or a pig is your perception. But that is not what this image gives off. For those in the chat,
Those
who
in
cannot
chat
see
who
this
can't
image,
see the image.
this image is this image is a dog and a pig giving each other the goo goo eyes, and it says the only difference
Yeah.
is your perception. Tell me that they are not talking about this dog and this pig getting it on, because that is what
I'm
they
gonna
mean.
put these images up
Actually, I'm
on
looking at,
in
I'm
the
looking
YouTube
at, 'cause
someday.
The comments are
Yeah?
hilarious on this because there's so many comments on here that I don't think they were able to delete them all. Because I can see that some of them are
Yeah.
deleted. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, this is in Texas?
Oh, no wonder.
Wait.
Oh
No, no,
Oh
no.
yeah.
This is a different billboard, but speaking of
Oh.
people making stupid claims about autism, we gotta look at this.
This is gonna be wink great. Okay, can I mention the
The
days that we're
I-40.
doing the most serious talks are the days I get the most viewers. Like I've got a
Yeah.
steady 5 right now.
Hey,
It
that
it
tells you something.
does.
Oh yes, somebody actually put a chat in one of the chart in
Ayo.
one of these things. Oh yeah, no, that's Texas. Yeah, I've seen that one.
You've
I've
seen that? Wait.
I go by
no.
Interstate 40 a lot.
Oh no.
Dogs euthanized PETA. Yeah. 57% of dogs euthanized in PETA.
Yikes.
Yeah. So yeah, they're about animal rights until they need to euthanize some dogs, I guess.
Mind you, this is on the dog thing. And they replied. You know what Peter replied with?
They replied to that?
Mm-hmm. You know what they replied with?
What? Are you going to send it?
I'm gonna send it.
Oh.
Oh, I hit the wrong button again.
All animals, including humans, think and feel, experience pain, fear, love, and joy. Most importantly, share a desire to live. All animals deserve respect and consideration, regardless of what humans think of them.
Under that.
They
They replied?
replied to that image with this.
Uh-huh.
They are stupid.
Bring me a
They
pillar.
can't compare.
Well, then I guess I understand. This just means that the people at PETA must think that these dogs are all like war criminals and they're just for the lethal
What
injection.
the-
Like that's the only logical
Ow.
explanation. Like that's the only thing I'm getting here.
Are they talking about? Oh. Oh.
What is it with
Why?
PETA?
So y'all know Phil, right? The groundhog.
Phil, the groundhog, yes.
The one that's supposed to like help us, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No.
They have a thing for him about freeing Phil.
What?
Oh.
No, I don't want to support PETA. No. Alright, I'll send it.
How many followers does PETA have, real quick?
To people who don't see the image, okay. 5 viewers.
6 more weeks of winter,
How-
but we didn't need.
How many followers does PETA have?
Punxsutawney. How do you pronounce that?
Huh?
Punxsutawney?
Oh, they don't. Pun X to Tony Phil. I don't know.
I'm gonna say Punxsutawney Phil.
Okay.
6 more weeks of winter, but we didn't need Punxsutawney Phil to tell us that. Just look at the snow. Help free Phil before the next Groundhog Day. Bro.
Oh no.
They don't have the thing in captivity. I don't think.
For 136 years, the Punchberry Groundhog Club has held a groundhog captive so that it can drag out on February 2nd that he would naturally be in hibernation and pretend that he's giving a weather forecast. For years, we pointed out what this crab already knows. Punchberry Phil is not a meteorologist and did not ask for this job. Groundhogs are shy, solitary animals who only socialize with other groundhogs. Choose a partner. They are skilled swimmers and climbers and create complex multi-chamber barrels that even have separate bathrooms.
I stand correct.
They don't want to live in the plexiglass containers in the libraries where they can't do anything that's naturally and important to them, and they don't want to be used to predict weather. Fluxberry Groundhog Club needs to recreate Phil and Phillies, the other groundhog that they can find in the library, to a reputable sanctuary where they can enjoy a natural life. That is their whole article. Oh, my brain hurts reading that.
Oh boy.
Do we talk about this?
I can't. How? It's not can we talk about this. It's can you talk about this? Because I can't say a thing on it. I cannot comment on anything because I don't know enough to comment on it.
Yeah, but they
Whether
also
they do.
did this onto the ground of the place.
Here's the thing. Here's my thing with PETA. I feel like PETA takes the sentence of all publicity is good publicity and they turn it up to 11.
Yeah.
And it isn't. Because you look at PETA's financial dealings, you look at the dog euthanization and all of this, and you're like, this is bad. This is bad. Like, this is a bad look for you. This isn't a thing where it's like all publicity is good publicity. It's no, like this just makes you look like an idiot and nobody wants to donate to you.
Yeah.
They've made full-on video games about their preachy nonsense. Have you seen the PETA video games?
No, but they. I don't think you're supposed to be posting this, even this on Twitter. This more like something you could post on Reddit. It's a dog with
I
guts
mean,
ripped out.
the line between Twitter and Reddit is very thin nowadays.
Yeah, but there's no gore on Twitter normally. I said normally.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to give y'all a trigger warning.
Oh
if you
boy,
watch
great.
this video.
That's the thing you love to hear.
Nope.
What is this?
Let's see just
Nope.
how bad is it.
What's this going to be?
No, the thing about PETA, like I
Burn.
said, they take everything to the extreme, and that's why nobody supports them. Nobody
Oh, what
supports
is
PETA because they
this?
take literally everything to the extreme. They made a Cooking Mama. Y'all know the Cooking Mama games, right?
Yeah.
They made their own version of the Cooking Mama game, but the Cooking Mama was like evil, and you had to like hand kill
What?
and make a chicken. Like that's
No one I would play that.
oh, many people have. They also made their own version of Pokemon, where the Pokemon were like all bloody and everything, and like it was just like an allegory for slavery, I guess. They made
Anyways,
they
I'm
made
deleting that off
one.
there so that makes it.
PETA
that is
actually
really-
made one game that was very fun.
Why are
And
they showing euthanized dogs?
no
Yeah,
idea.
that's a good question.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
This is gonna be wink good.
Oh yes, they are these people. I told you they would be. Here you go.
Hmm?
That is a winter dog. 100%. That is a snow dog. Look at that coat of that fur.
The dog looks happy. What the f?
It looks like it's having a good time.
I'm back.
It
Okay,
does look like it's
so
having a good time.
I will say
Anyways, if
That's
you,
right.
for people who can't see it, because I know people can't, it says urgent: bring animals inside for the winter storm. Kalana,
Keenan.
Keenan, and it's
Kalana?
picture. It looks like Kalana for my brain.
No, it doesn't.
Anyways, it's a dog in the snow. It's seemingly just hanging out in the snow, actually having fun. It's a big winter fur coat dog, meaning that it's supposed like if you ever had a big winter like dog that had big coat and it was snowing outside, they would not come inside because they like the snow.
Are they like supposed to like the snow?
Yeah,
Certain breeds.
Yeah, well that's what I mean.
Certain breeds are
Well,
more
that's
to the
fair.
snow than others.
Okay, so there actually is people that seem to be supporting
Of course
things
there are.
Apida said, and I did not expect that in this comment section because I got a person that I'm not going to say their name of said frostbite is nothing short of a nightmare.
Is it that vegan?
That'd be
teacher?
really funny.
Damn.
No, it's
You know
her
she
name,
would.
Their name is like first name Sally.
The vegan teacher's gone by many names. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's not the vegan teacher.
Okay. what was I
Children
gonna say?
battling cancer are true heroes. I can't believe people do that. They said.
Speaking of which, I want to talk about the vegan teacher for a second because we're talking about people who take their bad publicity to a whole new level. The vegan teacher is the
Okay, did
prime
you watch
example.
the video
Okay.
where the vegan teacher said that PewDiePie passed the test? Like, what? That was the funniest thing I had ever seen in my entire life.
No, I don't care about what she said about PewDiePie passing the test. I care about what she said that time where she was like, coming out as an animal rights activist is
It's
10 times
hard.
better than coming out as gay. Coming out as gay is just so selfish, and like if you're gay and you come out as gay,
What the heck?
you're like selfish. You should come out as an animal rights activist. And like, oh my god, it was a whole
That's
thing.
terrible. What the
They-
heck?
They also said, they also, to this really popular streamer and YouTuber that people have know about, named.
Oh, of course. I know
Tommy.
Tommy in it.
Anyway,
Let's see what it has.
the vegan teacher replied to him after he posted a video on TikTok, and said, "Hi, he said, there's a lot of women's around me. I like something frayed. Okay, and then the vegan teacher replies, "You don't have to be afraid, Tommy. You just have to be vegan." And all the women were like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she made a ton of sexual innuendos in that video, and then she
Yeah.
got reported because she was making sexual innuendos toward a literal child.
What? He was like what? Like not even 17?
He wasn't. He was either 16 or 17 at the time. But yes, she was making sexual innuendos toward a literal child. That's what that was. That was that situation.
What a wink. Good time.
Yeah. Anyways, and didn't she get really mad whenever like that happened too?
What, when she got banned for
Yeah.
kind of being a gobshite? Yeah, she got really mad. She was like, they had no right to ban me. I was just da 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 da. And people were like, no, you were sexualizing a child.
Woo wee.
what you
Let's skirt on the line of TOS today. Hi, Swiss. How you doing? You doing well today? I really hope so.
How you doing, Swiss?
I hope
I
so
hope
as
you're
well.
Swiss.
Yeah.
I hope your mental health survives this
I hope
stream.
mine did as well.
Because Lord knows ours won't.
What's left of it?
Come on, you can't be that accurate.
Oh, there's some of y'all's left.
I didn't know I
Oh,
had
that
any.
is-
Oh, hey,
Dang,
I
first
I
time
got a
hearing that.
notification someone
I
followed
love
me.
the stream
Thank
support.
you,
Thank you, Swiss.
Axolotls for life, for the follow.
Moon, I did it. Alex, what did you do?
What did you do? You did it! Alex, what did you do?
Alex
You
is
do.
back. Alex, is
Alex,
back
what
and
did you
she's
do?
done something.
Whatever you did, I must be proud of you, but what did you do? I have to know the extent of what.
What have you done?
Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid, Shadow!
Raid!
Yo.
Thank you so
Yo,
much!
let's go! Shadow Raid!
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna perish.
Oh,
Oh,
my god,
no!
views!
Thank you
32
so
viewers.
much!
Oh,
This is
this
so
is gonna
good.
be, oh boy.
I can't thank you enough.
Anyways, I'm
Oh,
gonna,
for those-
warn everybody that is.
Oh yeah,
that's
we're
joining in
talking
right
a
now,
few. We're
For those
talking.
just joining,
We are not talking good vibes all the time. I will admit. So do be a little
For
careful.
for those
We
just
right
joining,
now
Yeah.
we are hating on
Yeah.
for those
and
for those just joining, this is a trial run of like the concept
Yep.
of a podcast for the three
Also,
of us.
okay, Shadow. Before,
So
okay,
we're kind
guys,
of, like,
before we
just-
continue, Shadow, how was your stream? Did it?
Oh,
Was it well? What'd you
yes.
do?
Oh yeah, how was your stream?
how was your stream?
Ow! Ugh. Managed to get my mom to forget that she needed to take my phone with
Managed-
encouragement to support you. Hey yo, that's so cool.
Let's go.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Okay.
Shadow,
Ooh,
we finished the story of
nice.
Licensed Arceus. Let's go.
That's nice. Okay.
Gotta run
We
though.
got
Hope you
21
enjoy the
people in right
stream.
now.
Again, thank you
Okay.
so much for the raid.
Bye, Shadow.
Well, thanks for popping in.
Okay, now, everybody, we're gonna listen to this darn thing. Okay. Who knows about PETA and the darn
The turkey thing?
turkey
Oh
thing?
boy. I have a
Oh,
few
no, I don't
questions.
know.
Oh, I know the turkey thing.
Okay, can you please explain it,
You
Castle?
called Del
Did you
she
just
did.
call me?
Yes, I'm gonna. Yes, I accidentally called you
And,
Kathleen.
and you did that on purpose.
Interesting
Yeah.
situation.
Okay, my
Yeah,
name is Dalton. For
anyone new
anybody
here,
curious.
Dalton,
we are
I was
talking
trying
with
to
Dalton,
say rude.
Necro, and Plushie. And ow. I messed up that attack dodge.
Yeah.
I remember
The
the
turkey thing.
thing.
I have a few questions.
They sent out a thing with I think it's a person
What?
being cut open, was it?
What?
It's this picture of what looks like a Thanksgiving turkey, and it says, "Imagine if you were the one being stuffed for Thanksgiving dinner." And you look closer at the thing that's supposed to be a Thanksgiving turkey, and you notice that it's a human body, but it's bent in
That's
the shape of a
what
Thanksgiving
the
turkey.
heck?
Oh, what the hell?
Let me
That
send
what?
it.
You have it?
I have it. I googled it up. I've sent it to the group chat.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Okay, I see it.
We've gone back down to 13 views.
It's
Boy, that
fine,
raid didn't last
honestly.
long.
Oh yeah,
Well, that happens
definitely.
with a lot of
Thank you
raids.
so much.
But
Thank you
one
to
of the
everyone
coolest
who's
things,
staying around. It's
like, you know
extremely.
what?
Oh, can you ask
Okay.
pronouns?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Here's the
appreciate you
nice
guys
thing
checking
about
in.
me. I go by any pronouns. I have no specific preference. However, if you want to use like a most favorite pronouns, right now my favorite are he, him.
Yeah.
We love a he,
I love
him.
a he, him.
I go no, mostly go by they thems and bun self, but a lot of people
I
don't
I
use other
will
pronouns.
admit
It's
I
fine for
struggle
me.
with neos mostly because I get them messed up. I have a mentality of he, him, they, she. What the heck's going on here? That my mind's broken
That's
when
why
it
I
comes
don't
to
really
that.
care.
What the heck's going on here? That's a new
It
pronoun.
neo
I haven't heard of
pronouns, they're
that one.
cool. I
What?
respect people with neo pronouns because already it's like
I've had it in my darn
okay,
thing for too long.
I'm
For a long
dying.
time.
Okay, stop.
Like,
Shh, stop whispering. Ah!
ooh.
No.
Anyways, so people who cannot.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
should hang
explain
on.
this,
I have to
but
get.
why do they have
What?
celery pulled out the ass?
Oh,
What?
Look at the
you're
picture.
right.
Look at the picture. Look at the picture.
Well,
Look at the picture.
Oh, that
It
is. That
is.
is just a celery
Okay,
coming out of the ass.
I'm grabbing the Discord link
oh
for anyone
no.
for everyone who's interested in joining the Discord right now. I've grabbed the link, I've sent it.
Yeah.
Feel free to join. We
This is
welcome everyone.
this is
But
not
yeah,
where
this is
the
not where the
pictures
pictures are being
sent.
sent.
Just to be
I
clear.
will admit. No, no.
I'll send it
Okay.
as well.
Wait, but this picture can get us back to the cursed food. Let's talk about
Cursed
Yeah.
food.
Go.
Okay, so Necro, I want to know the most cursed food that you've ever eaten. It doesn't have to necessarily be bad. It just has to be
Ah,
absolutely insane in composition.
Have
Okay.
you-
I gotta think about that.
Let's see.
Ow.
New people coming
Because
in.
did you see the picture that I sent of the new McDonald's hacked menu I sent
No,
in the
I
chat?
did not.
Scroll up in the chat and you'll see it's this wacky thing where they like mix and match a bunch of things together. My least favorite of them all, but the one that I would actually eat is the land, air, and sea because it's a McChicken, a Big Mac, and then a Filet-O-Fish all combined together. And I'm like, that sounds like the most awful thing that I've ever heard. But I
That
would
actually
try
does
it.
sound like something interesting.
I would try. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I would try all of them.
Like some of them, it starts off tame, like hash brown McMuffin. That's genius. Crunchy double. All right, we're getting there. Surf and turf.
Hi,
We're getting a
Axolotls
little
for
weird.
life.
Land, air, and
Hi,
sea.
how are you
What have you
doing
done?
today?
Oh,
Yeah, how are you?
Axolotls for life. Yeah, AO
Yep.
epic. Nice.
Okay, so does anybody have a food that they would absolutely despise?
Split pea
together?
soup and
Two foods that would add.
I already hate split pea soup, so split pea soup and anything sounds terrible. Anyway, it's time for another boss.
Uh, I don't like peas, so I
Yeah,
guess I would
okay.
have to say my least favorite food at the second is peas,
Spaghetti soda.
and my second least favorite. What the
That's what
fuck
Actually,
is
I do
wrong
Axolotl
like
with
the
said.
you?
actual thing. I
Axolotl hates
respect.
the idea of spaghetti soda, if I am reading that right. Ow. Had it? Not a
I
fan.
also hate the idea of spaghetti. Had it not a fa- Where? Where have you had
Yeah,
spaghetti
I
soda?
know it's a thing. I knew it
Since
was
we're
a thing.
talking about cursed foods and whatnot,
Spaghetti. Hold on.
how about we talk about the fact that cereal is
it
considered a
it
soup,
is a soup.
technically?
It
It's
is.
just it's a cold
Yeah.
soup.
It's a
I
soup.
don't care.
Oh my god damn! It
It's
really is.
it's
People who
It's
don't.
it's
So
it's
people
for
who.
it's
Who
from
don't
a
know.
brand. It's from a brand called WT Heck.
That's
It's
funny.
literally the name of the brand.
Which
Okay.
brand?
So
It's a
WT
cereal.
heck
Is a
soda
cereal? Is
is
cereal? Yeah.
the spaghetti
This
soda
is
is
what
a
we're
red
talking about
soda.
right now, Axolotl. Cereal is a
Yeah,
soup. Yeah.
cereal is a soup.
Oh no! So you have to. Okay, so if we're gonna get into this debate, we have to talk about the cube rule of food, which I brought up
Oh
last time.
yeah.
So I was talking
Pizza's
about like
toast.
what makes a sandwich, and I brought up the cube rule of food identification. And
Ow.
if you don't know what the cube rule of food identification is, it's basically you take a cube and you can quantify what something is based on if the starch qualifies to the shape of the cube. It's very hard to explain, but like
Yeah. Anyways,
if
tiramisu.
it's if the starch is on the bottom and all the toppings are on top, like in the cube, then it's toast. If the starch is on top and bottom and everything else is in the middle, then it's a sandwich. If the starch is on three sides and everything is in the middle of that, it's a taco. If it's all around and the insides are left uncovered, then it's a sushi. If it's everything but the top, like a little bowl shape of the starch, then it's a quiche. If it's completely encapsulated, then it's a calzone. And if it's in layers in the top, bottom, and middle, then it's a cake.
Oh no! I got hit. Cereal.
Which
If you
means
bake two
that a
lasagnas and you
taco
stack
is
one on the other, is it still two different lasagnas or one big lasagna? I would beg and say it's two. It's one big
a
lasagna.
lasagna,
It is.
but it's
It
also a
is
cake
also lasagna is cake.
Anyways,
because the
You're right.
starches are in layers.
Look at the
Okay.
two things I sent in chat.
Oh yeah, green apple jalapeno.
That
Okay, that
it
sounds kind of
sounds
good.
good, but I dislike green apple just generally, so it doesn't sound like that good.
So here's the thing. There's this amusement park in Tennessee called The Island. It's in Pigeon Forge. Paula Deen has a kitchen there, and it sells these sodas in the gift shop,
Oh,
like
the
the
bacon
bacon
soda
soda, the
sounds
buffalo
horrible.
wing
I will
soda.
admit.
Oh yeah,
The bacon,
there
the
is
bacon
mustard
soda,
soda.
the bacon soda is the one that
What?
people like, which is weird. Jacksepticeye tried a lot of these sodas. He liked the
Interesting.
buffalo wing soda. I
Anyways,
remember that.
can we talk about this?
Mustard soda.
Mustard soda. Get out of my house.
Oh no.
We
Get
we
out of
just
my
kick
house.
Carlissa
No,
from
but like the cube rule of
we
food
kicked Fleshy
identification.
from the
So
VC.
like
Like get
I
out of my
wanna
house.
I wanna
Look,
if you all look
you
at the
ask me for
chart,
cursed stuff, I will find cursed stuff. Is the
if you
problem?
all
Oh, so
if
can
you
I.
all look at the thing of the cube rule of food identification, I resent it in the group chat. I want to see what y'all can come up with what qualifies as what. Since we're talking about cursed
That's a
food, I want to
fair
hear this.
point.
So I've already said
Ow!
that lasagna
That
is
is a
a
strange
cake,
one,
so
yeah,
that's one.
but
I'm putting it in the darn server.
no,
Just
ow!
one
I dodge that
server.
wrong every time.
Please go to pictures and we can talk about this. Also, how
There,
many people are
I
in the
haven't been
server?
looking at the server. I
Give me
will
a
admit. I will look at the server. Only one person.
one
Hey,
person.
that's still one new person in the server. That's what's important to me. Someone joined. Someone's hanging out.
Hey, chat, if you can, please join the server.
It
It
does.
supports the streamer that you're watching.
It's greatly
It'd be really
appreciated.
good to help them.
Yeah, what they said.
You found emotes? Heck yeah! I can't wait to get my own custom emojis.
Oh,
Oh,
we
heck
got
yeah.
11 people in now.
11. Hell yeah.
11.
Okay,
Thank you, love it.
so
Anyways, people who are now joining, hello. I would like y'all to say, Moon, can you please send the link in again because I cannot and it's blocked from
Yeah,
my
I'm in the.
computer.
I can't. Well, I mean, I would, but I
Okay,
can't right now. I'm in the middle of a boss.
Yeah. Anyways, after you're done with the boss
wait.
fight, we'll send in the link again, and if y'all can, please join the server. It's
Oh,
greatly
okay. Beat the
appreciated and
boss.
helps
I
the
will get the link in just a moment.
streamer.
Okay, hold on, because now I'm looking at the image results for the spaghetti soda again, and I'm noticing there's so many stock photos that have Coke and pasta paired together, and I've suddenly realized I've never drank Coca-Cola with
Interesting.
pasta before.
Yep.
Like while I, like while I'm eating it, I've never drank
Okay, so
Coca-Cola while I
everyone,
was
this
eating
is
pasta.
a time that you find out I have never had a caffeinated drink in my life. Not once, and
Not once.
I mean this
It's
genuinely.
weird.
I don't. Oh yeah, let me get the link. Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Get the link. Get the link. Get the link.
Bruh. So this place that sells the bacon soda, they
See,
sell like
invite people.
everything.
So
Yeah.
everything.
They're selling collector's cans of the Mountain Dew Voodoo that
Ayo.
came out last year.
Nice.
love that.
A late ones. Bro, I used to
Oh.
drink
Anyways,
those as a kid.
all 6 people that are in the stream,
Yeah.
can y'all please
Oh.
join the server?
Oh hey.
Of course, I know I'm talking
Welcome.
a lot, but of
I
course, Pearson.
Midland member. There we go. Perfect. Welcome. What the dog doing to the server? Thank you for joining. I
Welcome to the
yeah. What the
server.
dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
I can't help but
What the
appreciate
dog
the
doing?
username.
We're going to probably do more podcasts and all that stuff.
Ball. Ball. Guys, I need you to look at the name of this
Oh
soda
no.
that I'm about to send real quick. Feel free to read it out loud. Just
We got people in balls.
balls. BAWLS.
Oh, that sounds
Balls.
great, doesn't it?
It's under the energy drink category on that site that sells the bacon
That's
sodas.
even. Why is that so funny to me? Hang on. That shouldn't be nearly that funny. My favorite drink.
It's go to soda-emporium.com.
Yeah.
Uh oh.
Let me be your right
Ah!
hand man.
I'm taking all kinds of damage right now.
That's been you the
Hopefully,
entire
I can
game,
try to
sweetie.
join the podcast next time. Honestly, I don't mind having guests on the podcast. I
We need to make
Okay,
the
I was
podcast
sent
more
this.
organized. So there's going to be a couple trial runs, but hopefully we
Oh,
get it
I
like
hope
down
so.
to science eventually, and we like do good.
Okay, so I was sent
Hopefully we
this.
don't have to
If you
go
talk-
into politics to get things interesting. Hopefully
Yeah.
So
that's not going to be our plan.
my friend has a really weird YouTube feed, and they send me stuff that they think I would like to talk about.
Oh
This
boy.
was sent
Oh, okay.
just now.
Okay.
Oh no.
What?
Oh,
Well,
are
that's
we getting
controversial.
controversial? Not on my
In
stream.
this is well, the thing is
No, we're not getting controversial.
among baby boomers that's not controversial, but like
We're gonna
insert a
talk
mixed
about that.
company that would be very controversial.
Yeah.
Oh
Your
no.
gremlin has been posted in Discord.
My gremlin has been posted to this.
At least we know what your
Yeah.
gremlin is this time.
Oh wait, actually, let me take a look because I'm genuinely curious. See pictures. Oh.
Last stream that I was on, Alex brought up his gremlin, and I didn't realize that it didn't mean an actual like child, like a human
Oh,
child,
that's
and I was
funny
concerned.
actually. You're They are adorable. Tiny little puppy. The cutest little thing I have seen all day. Okay, back to gaming as I should be doing. Alright.
Right, I'll be right back.
Well, we've got like
Bye, Necro.
10 minutes left or so. Do we have anything else we want to get to?
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
what was
I okay.
Yeah.
Actually, let's get the chat for this one. Oh, 7 people. 7 people are in chat. Let's
The
get the chat to
trolley
talk about
theory.
this one.
Oh,
theory.
that's gonna be it.
Okay, no, I want to
Hello.
talk about this one. The trolley problem. Let's talk about this.
Oh, those are fun.
Okay, let's go with the original one. You
Okay.
pull the lever, you kill one person, or you don't do the lever and you kill 5
My
people.
mentality with this problem is kill as few people as possible because either way people are dying, but both because if you
Yeah.
don't hit it, then that makes you a bystander, which is bad. But if you do hit it, it makes you involved, which is also kind of bad. But like either way, the situation is just bad to be in. So it's best to lose as few lives as possible.
Mhm.
Do I know
Good
people?
question.
Axolotl brings up a very good point. If you pull
If
the
you
lever,
pull
you
the lever,
become a
you become a
murderer.
murderer. However,
No, if you don't pull the lever, you're just a witness. But if
that
you
is
pull the
true.
lever, you become a murderer.
Counterpoint, I would rather be the reason one person dies instead of being the reason that 5 people die. And possibly more in case the people in the trolley, like, get hurt as well.
Swiss is in
Swiss,
distress.
Swiss, you good? This is an intense question, actually. I don't think this is. I don't know how allowed on Twitch this is.
Okay. Ooh,
Ah!
I know. So,
Okay, cool.
we could go on. We can go on. Will you press the
Oh.
button?
Yeah, let's have
I
a
love this one.
bit of fun with that.
Go on.
This is one of my favorite games.
It's a better
Uh,
Twitch emote.
Get through some of
Oh,
the
I
dumb
don't have
buttons.
better Twitch. What about if this is a family member on is on one track and 5 strangers on another? Depends on the family member. Sorry.
Yeah, it depends on the family member. Actually, can we talk about the bad family member, bad families being
Why does that
common?
have to be
Like,
so
you know
common?
what I'm
Why
talking
can't people like
Like-
suck it up and be nice?
Ooh, I found a good one.
Or just at
Guys, I
least
found
be
a good one.
polite.
Okay.
Oh?
I found a good dilemma. Okay. Will you press the button? You are able to view any event in history, but every time you come back, you wake up from a 1-year coma.
I would
Yes.
do that.
Are you
Am
taking
I,
that or
on- am I only able to
I
view
haven't
the?
gone.
Am I only able to
I've
view it?
left my friends for a year online, and those are the only people who really care about missing me. And they
Am
know if
I?
I'm leave for a year, it just means I need a break. So, yeah,
Yeah, I have
sure.
no issues with it.
Sick.
Am I only
But
able
I would
to?
go somewhere where I get free healthcare.
I think what it means by view is that you go back in time and you're there when the event happens. I think that's what it means.
Okay.
That also means we can stop a lot of the bad
I
problems
would go back.
and bring.
I
ideas
would do
back.
like
I would. Okay, I know this happened that long ago, but I would save Betty White from dying in any way I can because Betty White was a good person, you know. Also,
I would go and what would I do? Because there's no event in like history that's like marked out anywhere specifically that I would want to go and change at all. You
I
have a few. You keep up with history.
have
I
a
don't really
lot.
do that, admittedly.
I don't keep up with history. I'm talking about big problems. Like 9/11, all you had to do was pull the darn fire alarm before it happened. And you
Oh
could
yeah,
save so
actually.
many lives.
Imagine someone for that like
You know?
just pulls the fire alarm as a as a prank and then gets like a Nobel Prize or whatever for saving a butt ton of people. That'd be the funniest thing.
Someone just put in chat kill Hitler.
You know what? But
If
in
you
his
go back in
no.
time, if you go back in time to when Hitler was a baby and you kill him, are you a murderer or a hero? And the answer is, why would you go back in time when he was a baby? Just kill him when he's an adult before anything has happened. Then you're just a murderer. But
Yeah,
you're not an
honestly,
infant
that's a fair
murderer.
point. Child murderers are treated far
Or
worse, and because they are far
just
worse.
walk in when the parents are having sex and stuff.
That's
so-
funny.
Okay, not only is that okay, that might be a better one. Or convince Hitler's mom to get an abortion. That's another option.
True.
They don't think they had
Just-
abortions back then.
They've had abortions since biblical times, sweetheart.
Well, yeah, but like, where mothers survived. alive.
They've had
Or you
abortions
just save his
since mothers
family and get
survived
him a
since biblical
scholarship
times.
to art college.
Or just get
Yeah.
him a scholarship to art college. There we go.
Yeah, that is true.
Just apply, become an art teacher, and accept him into the college.
Also, I read it exactly how they
Imagine
typed it. I said
Honestly-
college on purpose.
Like Temmie from
No,
Thundercats.
no, just because I was reading it as I was saying it out loud, so I was just like, here we go. Oh, gotta go. We will see you next time then, I suppose. Have a good time.
See ya. Goodbye for now.
Your voice is just so gentle, Necro. Just
Goodbye.
Have a cool. Bye bye.
Yeah. No, here's the thing. Here's the good concept of this group right now. We have two people who have darker voices and two people who have the highest pitched voices in
We
this
have two
channel.
high energy and we have two lower energy.
no, because what I can do is I can just
Oh no!
like this.
Yeah, but like
I'll
you
be
have
sitting on the
darker
bench for the rest of our talking on stream. No, it's not.
Corpse husband,
I'm not paying him today.
No, don't.
voices. You're watching it.
Just
You're watching Disney Channel.
my name is Corpse Husband, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Well,
100%. If y'all two talk like that, we would get a lot more.
we just get like two corpse
Let's be
husbands in
100%
here.
honest.
Great.
Okay, I've just been reminded of something horrible that I thought of once.
Wow.
It's
What?
I gotta hear this one.
it's corpse husband. If it wasn't husband, then would it be carcass
Right.
wife?
No, it's cadaver spouse. Get it right.
That works for non-binary.
That's
Cadaver
besides-
spouse.
That's besides the point, guys. I found pickle
What?
flavored cotton candy.
Oh no.
We're not
We're not
talking
talking
about
about
that. We're
I
not
was
talking
on
about that.
Amazon. I was on Amazon.
I have a friend request.
I was on
No, we have,
Amazon
like,
just
what,
looking at
2
this.
5 minutes left.
We have
Oh,
enough time
no.
for pickle cotton candy because
Okay.
I have a bone to pick with every single person who puts pickle where it does not belong. What is wrong with you?
No, because okay, so I make tea every day, every morning. That's tea.
Do
some
not
people know.
tell me you're about to put pickle in tea because I'm going to
No.
kill you.
Okay. Dad-
Great beginning to a story.
That's the best
God.
thing ever. And she liked to have pickle jars, and she would like to have like cold pickle jar juice, right?
Hey,
Okay, that's fine, right?
right.
I like to put ice cubes in my tea because I like to drink my tea really quickly, and I don't like burning my mouth. You know.
Yeah.
I put I have this one ice tray that has a star ice
Stars
tray
are
because I really
great.
like
I
this
love
one.
stars.
Got it. Right? I got the star ice tray.
Mhm.
Anyways, I wanted to go put my star ice cubes into my tea. I drank the tea and it tastes like pickles.
You can only guess what happened.
You put pickles in tea, didn't you?
Oh god.
I put pickle juice ice cubes in tea.
Oh
Okay, you didn't do it intentionally, so you get a pass. But like,
no.
what the hell?
No, because on the thing it says for tea. I put it in capital letters on the darn thing for tea.
Guys, hold on. Did y'all know that we can
What?
stream on Amazon?
Yeah.
Huh?
You can live stream on Amazon. Like there's an Amazon like
Hey
live
Amazon, I'm
streaming thing
about
now.
to walk
Yeah,
over and
I know.
It's called
stream for free. I don't know.
it's called Amazon Live, and like
Why are
I'm
you
watching it
watching
right now
that?
Huh.
You will be here
because I
all
was on
night.
Amazon from the freaking
Fair
pickle
enough.
flavored cotton candy thing, and I saw a live stream button, and I was
Well,
like,
well,
"Man,
unfortunately,
what's
here's
this
my
do?"
segue to the end of the stream. I'm ending now. We've hit 2 hours. Who are we gonna raid? There are people we can raid. Quit to menu. Yes. Please save my progress. Who is the
Should we
funniest
raise
person
Dalton's
I've met?
self-esteem and raise it by a
Like,
couple viewers?
just like actually met, like in person. Like, what are the specifics to this? Because I have varying answers.
Fire TV Cube.
It's a
I
really
don't
good
know,
question.
honestly. But
No,
we're ending
no, I
stream, so I
no,
don't
we
think
have plenty of
we
time to
won't have
answer. We
time.
can go a little long, but I
Okay.
also
Okay.
hate Z. Is that a
We
person I
answering?
can raid?
Let me search them up. Yeah,
How
right
many
now
viewers do
they're
they have? 6?
6.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Funniest person you've met.
Yeesh.
Darn. Funniest person I've met. I'm gonna guess like and
I
joke
would
wise,
imagine.
right?
Just like just
Hopefully.
overall funny.
I don't think. I don't think. I don't think they want you to call somebody funny looking. Uh,
Uh, I don't have one honestly.
I would
You know?
say
Do
it's
y'all?
I'd say
Do y'all
it's
have
one
one that
of
stood out to
us
you guys?
around here. Like y'all can get very funny. Like
oh.
genuinely.
No.
Yeah,
I
when we're not talking about politics every 10
Yeah.
seconds. I think the funniest person I've ever met is possibly. Honestly, my music theater techniques professor is pretty funny. Shout out to Phil.
I would
Phil, you a
I would
real one.
say either Toast, one of y'all three, or Jack are some of the funniest people I've met. No,
Jack is
Jack
in
is in
Septicate?
I'm underscore pants. He's one of the people that
Oh.
got me into streaming, and he is part of the reason why I'm here now.
I
Right?
can't wait till we get
Same.
channel points.
Mine was a darn history teacher. Oh, don't get me started on my teachers. One of my history teacher was funny.
History teachers have
My
some of the
my
best
history
humor.
teacher was funny because he was trying way too hard and also failing.
Some
How'd you?
history teachers can
Oh
be like the
yeah.
blandest people.
Oh, this I have way more followers.
But then some of them actually
I
make
missed
good
a few
jokes.
follows. I didn't get those. Thank you, Yoren the Moron and Mr. Mushi for the follow. I know these are both like half an hour late, but uh, it's here. If you're here, hello. Thank
If
you
you're
very
here,
much.
hello.
And if you're not, not hello, and thank you very much.
And can we talk about how
Yeah,
we got raided in the middle of us
can we
talking shit
talk?
about PETA?
Can we talk about that? Like in
In
this,
the
like
middle
smack dab
too,
in the
which is
middle.
the
I'm
funny
beginning the
part.
raid. Oh, hey, nice. I got. You know what? Fair. We're gonna be rating, Hate Hazy now. Have a good night, everyone. I I'm ex- Oh,
Somebody
okay. I'm gonna make this
informed viewers.
announcement on
Okay.
stream, but my
Just
parents are
stream
going
over
out
it.
to do something cool over the weekend at least. meaning I have extra time to stream, and that is what I will do. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I will also say something in the server for those who have
I might
yes.
just stream with you.
But yeah, I'll send an announcement about that also with the server
Okay.
so that the people who are not currently in the stream can see that. And since this is going on my YouTube, please, nice, please, please
Plebe?
subscribe if you and like it if you enjoyed it. And if not, tell me why because I really want to know. It'll be helpful probably. Anyways, we're starting the raid now. Have fun. Oh, it's follower only chat.
This map doesn't look fun.
Oh no.
The
It's not
people,
this
the
fun,
people in this
we
game
already
don't
won
look
one.
fun.
What have you done?
Yo, Moonlit Dawn.
Okay,
Thanks for the
so
rate of
you're done
6.
streaming
Oh my
now.
god. How was your
Is
stream?
stream over yet?
I
Let's
can't.
Yeah, I
go.
think it is.
Okay.
Get
so
emotes?
Plushie,
That's what I plan to do.
I found a thing for
Actually,
you.
Tristan, I
What
literally
happened to
talked
your
about
Obi
that.
mode?
Thanks so much. How was
Oh
it?
yeah, Dawn, do you want to
He's
know a
nuts.
thing?
Okay, only.
Sure.
Wait, what happened to your Obi mode? You
Their
still
piece
have
is
it?
leaving.
Oh, that's
Dawn.
awesome.
I'm gonna get
Wait,
some
Dawn,
that match
hold
my
on.
Minecraft skin.
Oh,
Thanks for
Dawn.
raid.
what is this skin? Ours is
I
green.
appreciate
Yes.
it. How was
Oh.
yours?
Oh, are you
Item
saying
names.
Dawn?
You talk shit about
What?
PETA?
That's fine, it's fine.
What's PETA? Isn't that the
Don't
animal
want
thing?
you responding.
I appreciate the raid. I'm glad you're stream.